Today we were playing The Operator, as I said. It's a puzzle game. We're essentially sitting in front of a computer and solving crimes. We'll be playing as Operator Tanner, who is the desk detective extraordinary. And yeah, one teeny tiny fact I want to drop now, because we're in the starting screen where we have, well, please, let's show you that. We have music with lyrics. The lyrics say, "In the dark won't be seen through your eyes. What you'll find in the shadow is nothing less than your own breath. It's nothing less than your own breath," which is hinting at something. You guys are going to see The Operator is a very great game. It's not very long. It's great. But I gotta warn you, the ending is kind of a downer. I gotta say that. If you're not in the mood to experience sad things, then this game's not entirely for you. Good. With that said, I think we will get started. I think I have everything ready. Do you have everything ready? Thinking? I have. Good. Okay, then let's start. Starting your game will erase your progress. Do you really want to continue? Of course. ILM facility somewhere in the US. 1992. Ominous intro sequence. I promise this will lead somewhere. The FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 7:30 a.m. I really appreciate how up-to-date our software is, actually. Okay, so this is my first day on the job. Wish me the best of luck. I work at the Federal Department of Intelligence, or rather, the guy we're playing, named Evan Tanner, does. And yeah, I think we just type in the username. I'm like, actually, he's like, you're gonna see, okay. His name was Evan Tanner. I gotta type in my password. What was my password again? Let me, I am forgetful 1, 2, 3. No, wait. I am forgetful 1, 2, 3. That's my password. Here says my name. I'm operator 08891. Name's Evan Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. It's actually not required for me to read this, but I'm gonna read it anyway, because I'm taking my job very seriously, actually. I mean, just because I'm a detective that works from home, I can take my job more seriously. No. Okay, so welcome to the FDI Operator Program. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Sharing of any information from the terminal with unauthorized personnel is forbidden and also subject to criminal prosecution. Wait, you mean I'm not supposed to stream this on the internet? You mean this information here is confidential? Oh man. No, I'm gonna stream it anyway. I hope they don't fire me. Please don't fire me. Okay. What is the No! Now I'm getting called. I'm gonna call you later, Mike. So, what is the operator program? The operator program would be something different, I guess. And I also do not have the skills to perform something like that. The operator program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring high level of confidentiality. So how does it work? Agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request. So they also have to go through some kind of customer support, I guess. What do you do if you have an emergency and the line is blocked? I'm just asking. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent to the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. So everything I do, before it's dispatched to me, would go through my supervisor. For additional information, please contact your supervisor. The operator program is extremely confidential. Oh, really? Yeah. It's okay for me to stream confidential information. I am sure. I'm sure this is fine. This is going to be fine. Okay. So now Mike is calling me. Mike is my... you gotta see. I can always, by the way... Wait. I'm gonna show you later, but I can always stalk my superiors and my colleague.
All that booze out here?
I was not drunk yesterday. I was not. Well, Mike, you're my bro. I thought you gave me this job to, that I could just chill, maybe. You thought this. You told me this was. Told me that this was going to be easy, I'm not looking for hard work, Sure. By the way, how much does this pay?
More than your last job, I can tell you that. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Oh yeah, okay. Thanks. I'm doing my best, Mike. Thought I could chill. I have to answer another call. Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
I have no idea what I'm doing, actually. But here can say I read the welcome document. But the thing is, he won't know if I really did it or not.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
What he wants to say is that I have all the clues and unlimited coffee in my home office. Which is why everyone loves me. And if I don't know something, I'm just gonna Google it. I'll be frank with you. That's how I imagined the job when Mike offered it to me. Am I ready? Not really. Okay, no. Where do I start?
Fine. But first, you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request.
Okay.
Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner.
Do I really want to know? Do I really want to know? I think I have to move you guys again. Wait, no. This, but my chat. Sorry. You guys are getting a workout today. I'm just moving you constantly. Okay. There's my chat box. Okay. This is good. Okay, good. So I have a calculator and a notepad, but what I need now is the terminal. No, wait. My software. But I don't have software for a reason. Don't click on the question mark. Okay. Normally I should have software.
Just like that. You can always
okay.
click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here.
I got stuck and...
You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Oh man, I can't believe I got stuck by figuring out how to get help when you get stuck. Oh, whatever. Okay, good. So now we can use the human DB, and I can basically stalk everyone I work with. So Mike French, I just want to know. Anyway. So what I wanted to show you is that I can basically stalk all my colleagues, where they live, the date of birth is. Like these information, you have a picture, you have the age, the height, the skin type for some reason, eye color, weight, and blood type. And here we have like additional information. Very important, the marital status. Wait, Mike is single? I thought he was married. He told me about his wife. What's going on? I am confused. Okay, the FDI operator program director, that's his occupation. So he's the big boss, essentially. He's also my bro. Good. So, but I wasn't supposed to stalk Mike. I'm supposed to stalk Xavier. I mean, Mr. Skinner, of course. My bro, staff. You're trying to remember what your name was. Yeah, I struggle with that all the time. Anyway, good. So this is Xavier Skinner. He wants me to tell him what his age is because he seems to remember. And here we have his date of birth, marking. This is his occupation, his last known address. He has a firearm license, interesting. And his marriage. Very important to know, I guess. Good. And now he wants me to tell me his age, which is 48.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Okay, hello. I'm doing my work properly. This was work. Excuse me. Thanks for this opportunity, sir. Yeah. Thanks, my bro. Wait, I can wave back now, by the way. FBI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 9:80, no, not 80, 18 a.m. I just want to drink my coffee, please. I just want to have a short drink before I talk to Xavier. I'm working hard, I'm telling you. Mike told me this was going to be an easy job. By the way, I have this weird glitch that whenever I look down, I look angry. And that's because I rigged my eyebrows, my eyebrow movement to my mouth. So every time I look down, my eyebrow movement changes and I look angry. Just wanted to let you know, I'm not really angry. I'm just using my face incorrectly. Anyway, So I am wait, just one sip of coffee before I talk to Xavier. Okay. I'm good.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
Wait, sorry, did you say homicide?
I'm patching the agent through now.
Yeah, I'm not angry, I'm just passive aggressive, I guess. Wait. Man, okay.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
Last time I checked, that was me, yeah.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
I can work my magic, no problem. I like Alexandra, she's so cool. And this is also her first day. I think it's very interesting now in hindsight that she didn't meet me at the academy. This might be important later, just saying. So, I'll do my best.
Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Ah, the technology here. State of the art. Before I would never stalk my colleagues. But I want to show you what's in the human TV about Alexandra. There she is. She's 30. And 1968. Ah, yeah, we're in the 90s, by the way. Single. She also has a firearm license. So yeah, I wouldn't mess with her. You think she looks mean? I think she's really cute, actually. I'm sorry. But yeah, tastes are different. So, now we gotta help her with the homicide. I'd never, like, not assisting her in homicide, but help her solve the homicide. You know what I mean, okay? Good. Now we have a look at the evidence at the bar. So this is the camera footage.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
So, this is cutting-edge video analysis, alright? I just wanted to stress that for no particular reason. Okay, what we want to analyze, I think that this game mechanic's very cool, by the way, is him. Who's this guy?
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis. Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
This is already suspicious that I do not have access to this information, even though I should. You think so? But he's the one who got killed. But maybe he's a very suspicious guy, who knows? Maybe he's not a good guy. We don't know, because I can't look at his profile for some ominous reason. So then, of course, I want to know who this person is. Who could it be? Okay.
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Okay. Low quality! Like the other footage was high quality. And then I wanna, of course, know the guy who fought Freddy with the scissor fingers. I know who you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. He really like Mike Kruger. Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah, they look similar. Almost the same person. Okay, now we got... I'm investigating a homicide, of course, but yeah. A moment of silence. Okay. So this is the car in question. I'm just wondering, is this a modern car for the 90s? Probably not. So conveniently, I can only stalk my colleagues. I can also look at the license database for A1. Who does the car belong to? Wait, Ray Wells. This is Ray Wells. I really appreciate that they all took, like, for every person in this game, there's a picture. I think some of these might be the developers. That would be fun. So this is Ray Wells. He is a male, age 29. His alias is Ray Small Fingers Wells. Alright. I'm not sure why you would be, but okay. He has no occupation, alright. He doesn't have a firearm license. So you're telling me he's been using this firearm without a license? That's the first crime already. I'm a very professional detective that also works from home. I gotta be honest with you guys. When I tell everyone I'm on it, I'm just googling the answer. And my toughest field work is dodging questions from my boss. Don't tell him. Okay. So, he had a criminal record. His criminal record. He was in the possession of drugs with intent to sell. 1 year in prison. Possession of drugs with intent to sell. Possession of drugs with intent to sell. Okay, I guess the guy's a drug dealer. But something that makes me suspicious is that I don't think these people look alike. You know? These people don't look alike, in my personal opinion. Not very much. So I've been wondering, like, I can only report the car owner. They're probably going to check his alibi and everything and investigate properly. What do you mean the person doesn't look normal? This is cutting edge analysis technology. Okay, the car belongs to Ray Wells.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Not really sure, but maybe. This is his address. Gotta be honest, he kind of looks weird. But I don't think that's him. It's just the photo, you know? Ah, no, this is place of birth. I'm sorry. This is where he lives. I was born where I live. At the exact address. Oh, that would be so funny.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Always do my best. Just doing my... Good luck.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
What do you mean, not bad?
No need to worry,
Working hard,
operator.
you know?
You'll improve with time.
Hello? Excuse me. FBI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 5:32 p.m. Man, I've been working overtime. FBI Most Wanted. Please consult the latest FBI Most Wanted list. Reminder, if you discover any information during your shift that might help the FBI, and inform your supervisor and definitely going to do that. Now let's look at the Most Wanted. If you have any information... No. Trying to read. I'm trying to work, okay? If you have any information, please call the FBI at 488-55101. So this is Fred Smorkinsey. He's wanted for mailing and hand-delivering several explosive devices to federal buildings and universities. Smorkinsey's latest known residence is Wellington, Montana. The reward of $10,000 for any valid information and $50,000 for any information leading to an arrest. Should be considered armed and dangerous. Alright. Hand-delivering several explosive devices. I think, compared to everyone else, the bounty is too low. Just my 5 cents. This is Wilson Boulder, thought for his role in numerous murders committed in the early 80s in connection with an organized crime group also connected to drug distribution and other illegal activities in the Boston, MA area. 25,000 for any valid information, 75,000 for any information leading to an arrest. Should be considered armed dangerous. So this is Hell. The reference is obviously a reference to Hell 9000 from the movie Odyssey in Space. Boulder from... I don't think so. I think Boulder is just very... For some reason, he looks very pitiful. If he would tell me that he's sorry, I would believe the guy. So here we have Hell, clever reference for a hacker, I guess. Wanted for various crimes of cyber terrorism committed against the federal government and other organizations. Rewards are 150,000 for any valid information and 1 million for any information leading to an arrest. I think should be considered extremely dangerous. Like, what is he gonna do? Hack your phone? Read your WhatsApp chat? I don't know. Probably extremely dangerous. I don't know. I don't know. In my personal opinion, I think the bounty is a little too high. Last on the list is Snorrish. Apparently she doesn't have a real name. Leader of the Seventh-day Healers cult sought for ties to extortion, drug and sex trafficking, and weapons amassing. Last seen moments before FBI swarmed her cult's compound in Bart, Texas. Reward are 45,000 for any valid information, 175,000 for any information leading to an arrest. Should be considered armed and dangerous. Really? What's she gonna do? Pray to her god? I don't know. I don't think she's armed and dangerous. I think she's dangerous, but armed, I don't know. Does she even have a license? Wait. Let's see if I can find her in the human TV. Just checking. Snorrish, yes. Maybe. I do not intend to find out. Nah. But maybe I can find Wilson Boulder. Nah, it's fine. Here it is. No known aliases. Material started unknown, okay. So he married in secret. Patient unknown. Participation in numerous murders, connection with an organized crime group. Connected to drugs, distribution, and other illegal activities. Last known address. Okay. Human DP. I also want to know more about Fred Smorkinski. Ah, there he is. Okay. Ah, mailing and hand delivering semi-explosive devices to federal buildings and universities. I think his bounty is too high. Also very brave to hand deliver explosive devices by himself. He really trusted in those, right? He's patient. I give him that. Yeah, the incoming phone call. Nah, Xavier is used to me dodging him. I mean, I was busy with important work.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Who was the operator?
That's none of your concern,
Hello?
Tanner.
Okay. So now we're gonna talk with Barry.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Well, I got some popcorn and some snacks and some coffee, if that's what you're into.
God damn it! Who are you?
I mean, philosophical or Operator Tanner at your service?
Great! Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
I don't believe him for some reason. Okay, firearm license, married. Okay. 47. Hobbies and interests. Full-blooded passions. He does seem passionate, I give him that. But what's his hobby? What does he do in his free time, I wonder? I really have no clue. Nah, I'm gonna arrive. You will warm up to Barry, I think. So what do you think is his secret passion? Because I have no idea. Collecting rocks, maybe? Collecting minerals? I don't know. So, can you tell me about the case,
I got a
agent?
missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I
Minerals.
can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Yeah. Just gonna stalk Connie more. I'm gonna stalk Connie some more. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. He probably swims. Oh. I do a Connie? Oh, 2-0. Wait. No. So this Connie, she's 29, lives in Dryfield, Nevada, has no scars, no marks. She's a nurse. This is her phone number. Oh, can I call her? Single and Dryfield, Nevada. Date of birth, 1962. Single. I'm checking this for you guys, okay? I'm sacrificing my precious work time for you. Okay, guys, I can fix her. She could probably fix you too, considering that she's a nurse. I mean, who takes care of the people that take care of others? That's the important question I'm asking. No, actually, I'm asking about the little green man.
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
Okay. Abducted. I want you to ruin me, though. I know that you guys were into toxic people back then when we played Vampire. And I told you about this one woman that is poisoning her husband. And you guys were all like, yeah, okay, but she's low-key hot. I remember that. That was so funny. Anyway. I thought she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
First of all, you're very lucky, and second of all, I have photo privileges, okay? You have to work for these. What am I looking
There's
for?
something off about all this. Beyond all the talk of little green men, just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
It really was years ago. The iron lungs? No. Well, it looks good. I have actually a whole list of games I want to play. Lots of indie games. Because I play some graphically not too taxing games before my PC gets an upgrade. And then we can play some newer games, you know. But currently I'm scared of frying my computer. I'm very scared of that, actually. Okay. But Iron looks, Lungs looks fun. Also, I mean, newer games kind of suck. I can also play old games. Can make a wish. I'm not gonna lie. So, just look for something that doesn't have up, okay? And what if I don't find anything?
Oh, you will. I'm telling you. I got a nose for this kind of thing.
Okay.
I just can't do it myself because I don't have direct access. The operator program. No combination of words could possibly convey the love I hold for it in my heart. Here are the files.
Lots of love to you too. Okay, here are the files. So, now we're gonna get testimony, the phone rack, and the camera. I think I'm gonna read first. I'm gonna dig up her picture so you can look at her face while I read what is written there. Connie Moore testimony. Following Connie Moore's reappearance on the 5th March 1992, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Present were Connie Moore, the victim, Agent Barry Walker, agent in charge of the investigation, and Brittany Holt, the FBI transcriber. So, can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that you? And is that your camera? Agent Walker points to camera on the table. Yes, it is. What else do you remember about the day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry. I wanted to hike around Mount Murray. I remember that it's really beautiful at this time of the year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO, and then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour of 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room, and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there, all around me. The aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were all tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white, antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing, just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kind of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? No, not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of their drugs or mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered around there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Okay. It really kind of sounds like the X-Files. So this is her testimony. I think a lot of things are not really adding up or are strange. For example, that like apparently aliens are using antiseptics, and she could tell that from the smell. And they kind of look human with these distorted voices. Yeah. Kind of weird, honestly. But yeah, that's the testimony we have of Connie. Also have the phone wreck. This is the cell phone triangulation report of Connie Moore. The phone tower pings and timestamps from the day of Connie's disappearance on the 5th of February 1992, and from the day she reappeared on the 5th of March in 1992. There were no pings between the time of her disappearance on the 5th of February to her reappearance on the 5th of March. So she had been missing roughly a month, which is quite a lot. You know what I've been thinking? She had her phone with her the whole time because we have timestamps. It's crazy how long the batteries lasted back then. Not gonna lie. For a month. There have been reports on Nokia phones that had been turned out for years, or like turned on for years, and they still have like two balcons of energy. It's kind of funny, but yeah. So now we have a look at the camera. Very interesting, I know. This is the interesting thing. And we also have to put on the timestamps. So here we have the mountain, and there we have like the UFO. This was taken on the 21st at 10:13 a.m. So this should be somewhere around here. Nah. Yeah, this one. No, wait. I remember what this one. Yeah, this one. This was taken on the 21st of February, 16 days after her disappearance.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Yeah, I got somewhere around here, I think. Yes. Also doesn't add up. Right here, Agent Walker.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
What's going on? It was me. It was me. God, I hope they didn't call me streaming confidential information. Pray with me that I'm not fired. Oh my god. Hello. Who could this be? Hello, Evan. Hi. How do you know my name? I know many things about you, Evan. You're hacking into the FBI, obviously. What do you want? It's simple, I want the truth. That happens if you keep Windows 10. This is not even Windows 10. I don't know. This is somewhere around Windows 95 thing. But yeah, it could happen to you. could happen to the best. So I really like that Hal put in the effort to make this very scary infographics with the skulls and everything. You can't say that Hal doesn't have taste, you know? This guy is worth 1.5 million. Nah. So, you want to... Wait, what do you mean? Let me show you something, okay? I'm trying to read. Oh. Okay. Agent Pendle found it at the scene. There were a bunch of names on it. None of this rings a bell. Really? Oh no, I forgot to show you the list. Sorry. Connie Moore! Ah! She was on that list. I'm gonna show you the list in a moment. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I'm also going to assume that you did notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. Did you get that dumb? Then he wouldn't ask me about the truth, you know. Don't be ridiculous, Evan. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe an annoying fly. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There is a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name's the key to understanding everything. Everything! I have to go now, Evan. But I'll be in touch soon. Promise? Don't go, tell me more! Oh man, I have to log in. I changed my password, okay. Username, Evan Tanner. My password. I'm sorry, Dave. Ah. Please. One moment, please. I'll answer you in a minute, okay? 1, 2, 2, 3. My password is password. No, I forgot to show you the list that the victim had with him. This one. The cool thing is I can search in the document. I could search my name, which is not on the list. But I can search for, we know she's there. There she is, Connie Moore. And this name here that cycled had been redacted, which is strange. And we can actually look at all of these names and get an entry in the human DB. I didn't go through all of them. Oh, and I wanted to show you me. You don't know what Evan Tanner looks like, right? That's him. Age 32. I low-key like his enthusiasm. This is a man that tirelessly works on his job and is very motivated. That's what I believe. No known aliases, single, no FDI operator. Okay, good. So apparently he's also single. Oh yeah, I want to show you some other names. If you want any of these guys, want me to type the name into Apollo Park, then just tell me. I don't have the time to go into all of these. In my first run, I attempted this, but man, it's just too many names. Apollo Park. Married. Okay. Ah, I'm glad you made it back from eating ice cream. Ah. Good. Ah, yeah. Cine Jays. So we're gonna time in Cine Jays. Sid, where are you? Ah. Search. I'm not speedrunning this game. I'm just doing my job. Oh, dark chocolate almonds. Man. I'm curious. Oh man. Yeah. That's nice. I only have my popcorn here with me. I'm an operator by day, and I'm a professional snack eater by night. Speed running my job. Only 30 more years until retirement. Okay, so this is Cine James. Cool, cool. And I think I want to know more about Finnegan Koch. Or like Ailey Bell. Type in there. Ailey Bell. Switch. Oh, that's him. Go get that pudding. You only live once. Snacking is encouraged. Send me snacks, please. Okay, that's him. He's alive. And I think if I tie one of these other guys that's missing, I can go as, like, Gabby Mills. Yeah, missing. Status missing. Wait, Gabby is a man? Okay. And Gabby did speed violation and improper passing. Okay. Good. Now I'm gonna answer Xavier. Gonna be a good employee.
Operator Tanner.
Stop,
there.
Xavier.
Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
Should we tell him the truth? Should we tell him the truth? Should we tell him the truth? You guys, should we? Should we? Lie. Okay. Okay, you guys want me to lie. To my superior. Get your heck over. Ah, yeah, I could go. Yeah, it's true. Xavier could claim the bounty for himself. My computer just crashed. It was my fault, I might add.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once.
Oh no.
The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
And don't be late.
I'll take as much time as I need, okay? See you tomorrow. Now I'm going home. I love these sequences, by the way. You'll see. Yeah. Evan's apartment, 6 a.m. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 7:22 a.m. A butt loader. Okay. I just wanted to say one or two things. You guys know that I like letting the cutscenes play out. This game has such cool cutscenes, and it has extra. Like I've never seen anything like that where you just have these ominous environments, but you know what's going on. And I really like that Evan has a cat. Cat is very cute. And then you just know what's happening, and all the cutscenes in this game are like this, that you don't like, you know what's happening but not exactly, and I really like that. It's very great. It very immersive also. Yeah, that's what I wanted to add. And I think also lots of game mechanics that are present in this game are remarkable, and I've never seen them in any game before. There are some games that are like this, but I've never seen anything quite like this, which also a reason why I want to show you the operator. Okay. But that's sad. With that said, I really do look angry a lot. I'm so sorry. Good. Now I have to log into my computer again. My password is "you shall not pass." I'm changing my password every day because everything on this computer is confidential and I'm not allowed to show it to anyone. I probably shouldn't also be streaming this, but you know. Good. What's up, Mike?
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
I had hoped for more snacks and more pay, but beside that, it was great. Did it go well? I don't know. I don't think Supervisor Skinner likes me.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother.
Oh.
To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything.
You should gossip about your colleague, but you can tell me, Mike.
Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Oh, thanks, Mike. So, I mean, I can get a raise, maybe. What does his position include? Less work, more snacks, maybe? Now you got me. Thanks, Mike. Talk to you later. Okay.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Please don't monitor me drinking coffee. I mean, yes, of course. I haven't been playing Minesweeper on my computer. Only using it professionally. Okay.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Yeah, of course I remember.
I say you had a long first date. Wells is the shooter who killed Henry Jenkins at the bar. Using his license plate number obtained from the video analysis system, you were able to make a positive ID on him. So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
Okay, honestly, I gotta be sorry for Alexandra. This is her second day, and now she has 2 homicides to work on. Which are also my homicides now. Our homicides. We're working on these homicides together. And also my second day, and I have 2 homicides to work on. Okay. So, the bad news, I don't have all footage. Sorry, but part of it's missing, okay? And the temper whip.
I don't know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
Okay. Vivid details. Not like I'm working in law enforcement. I think I can take it, actually. Good, so. Don't be sorry, Alexandra. Okay, parking. This is the cam footage. Alright, have a good night. Thank you for calling. Wait. Sleep well. So, where was I? Evidence. So, that's him. This Ray Wells. Okay. I've seen the guy before. And we have this light. Okay, the light is on at the beginning of the video, but it's off at the end. Find something different. The light's off in the second
Look at
part.
that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo. Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Definitely. It's a broken bullet? I don't know. No. Wait, I wanted.
That's the photo I sent you of the bullet, operator.
Sorry.
Can you analyze it and tell me what type of bullet it is?
This bullet is a 45 ACP.
45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Alright. Yeah. Of course. 45 caliber, I knew that. No, hello? Hell? Hell says hello. Not now, David. I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry, Dave. Okay. Oh no, not you. Hey, that stings. I thought you and I were becoming friends. Sad smiley face. Look, I have an idea to offer you, one that I think you'll find interesting. I'm not interested, Hal. Wait, no. Oh well, you should be. You see, we share a common goal, you and me, and the FBI. You just don't know it yet. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case, but you and I you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? I shouldn't take the deal. I should not take the deal. But I can't do anything illegal. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be fired for this. But I wanna know. Okay. Yes, she could. And you could be her knight in shining armor, Evan. Listen, I have access to the garage footage. All of the footage, and it's pretty spectacular stuff, Evan. So what I do is go ahead and put this big, juicy missing part back in, so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. But won't this look suspicious? If somebody asks how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? So, do we have ourselves a deal? We have a deal. I take the deal. Good. Now give me a few seconds to run my script. Ominous script. Starting Demon Port 66. 6. Seeing files, can censored. So, done. Alright. The missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I have my popcorn ready, of course! I'll be back a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Till then, always have my popcorn ready. That's great. Alex, it's a solid deal, I'm sure. Demon Wolf scripting. Oh yeah. You know me. I'm actually a mythical Midnight Wolf, you know? And I'm the good guy, I guess. So, she says until then, and then I'm gonna have a look at my trash. By the way, I like that we have this very ominous file in our trash. So let's go back to the parking lot, parking thing, media discovery. So what happened? I'm curious. Okay. So that's what happened. He was shot by some guy on the driveway. Crazy thing. Oh wait. Can we have a look at the guy? Can we identify the shooter? No. Oh man. Ah, here. Here is. Who is he? Okay. Who's this? No
I see
match.
that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later. But go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Xavier, have you been stalking my desktop? Not a very nice thing to do, you know? The information here is confidential. Anyway. Okay, now I can go back to Alexandra and tell her more. I have an image of Welt's killer.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
You know? Well, should I tell her the truth? A magician never reveals his secrets.
Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
I'm just doing my job, Agent. Goodbye. I think it's lunch break, right? No. Now about that debt, Evan. Ready? Help you later. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let me just tell Skinner you lied about me hacking into the terminal earlier. I'm sure he'd love to know. You wouldn't dare. Okay. Good, now I'm going to connect you to another FBI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call 187-222-1998. New secure. I swear I missed the time where I could just copy and paste this. 198. No secure. Ah, there she is. Catherine.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
Like I had a choice.
Look, I get it. Hal can be a world-class pain. Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FBI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Okay. I mean, it could be just a coincidence, but sounds a little strange.
Well, it gets worse. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's why I'm hoping you can help me.
Okay. What would Hal help you with this?
I'm sorry, but I can't really go into that. Not now, anyway. You just have to trust me. Go ahead and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Okay. Gonna search them, but first, I'm gonna search Catherine Andrews. I don't know if that's kind of an Easter egg, but normally we don't have a picture of her, but if we search for her in the human DB, we can just see her information as usual. Yeah. She's an FDI agent, no known aliases, married, firearm license, DI agent, age 40. Age 40? Man, she looks like in her mid-20s, okay. Good for her, I guess. Cool. Now I want to start search for Mia Cole. Or Mia Cool. I think that's how her colleagues call her. You do not have the necessary clearance level to view this file. Okay. Apparently, white skin. Status that. Okay. And now we need Sasha Cole. Sasha Cole. Okay. Even more ominous. Okay. I don't have the clearance level.
Right. Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Well, actually, no.
You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
Nah. Wait, how can I access the Cole files? Funny, I was just working on this very thing. So it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files, but I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. Okay. Go type this. Yeah. I know that these are not all the same. So I mode immediate, and there are very slight differences. This is like, yeah, I take this.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
He does. Okay, now we have lots of information. Good. So I go look at the summary. So this in the investigation report. The following report was written by Agent Andrews and modified on by case ID is 9XQLHC. Status is closed. Conclusion: death caused by accidental fire stemming from malfunctioning wiring in victim's oven. As of 27th of February 1992. Agent in charge is Catherine Andrews. Summary: the fire started on the 25th of February 1992 around 2 a.m. and was successfully contained by 2:12 a.m. Owing to the duration of the fire, minimal evidence remained at the scene. A single victim, identified as Mia Cole through the dental records, tenant information, and a wedding ring, was discovered. The autopsy revealed no anomalies attributing the cause of her death by fire to the fire. No other signs of physical trauma were found. No indications of a forced entry or a struggle were evident in the home, aligning with findings of the victim's autopsy report. The fire response team report concluded that the fire originated from faulty writing in the oven, a conclusion supported by our investigation. Okay, that sounds actually not that spectacular. We have a photo of the ring. The inscription Sasha Mia is engraved on the inside. I can analyze it further. With the wedding picture. Okay, there's Mia. That's her. Yes, that's her. Can't really identify her husband. And this is the ash sample. Now we have to use the chemical analyzer. You have opened a chemical sample. We have automatically given you access to the CSLCA data report application. You can find it with the other applications in the top left menu. Please review the user manual relative to the chemical sample analysis process before proceeding. You can find those documents on your personal drive, documents/ChemScan LCA user manual, and your supervisor will contact you with further instructions. I don't really want Skinner to like go. Here we have the user manual. I love long user manual. Mike told me this job was going to be easy. Okay. This user manual for the ChemScan LCA chemical analyzer provides guidance on proper use and operation, but does not replace proper training in handling chemicals. The manufacturer and authors of the manual cannot be held liable for injuries, damages, or losses resulting from the use of the instrument or handling of the chemicals in a manner not in accordance with this manual or applicable laws and regulation. Okay, they basically said, okay, whatever happens, you're on your own. Sounds reassuring. Welcome to the user manual for the ChemScan LCA chemical analyzer. This manual is designed to provide you with the information you need to safely and effectively use the instrument to perform chemical analysis. Please read this manual carefully before using the ChemScan LCA and follow all instructions to ensure the safe and proper operation of the instrument. If you have any questions or concerns about the use of ChemScan LCA, please contact us. How to use. Open the sample in the dedicated ChemScan LCA. Input the appropriate settings for a sample using formulas found thereafter. Start the analysis process. Note that this may take some time. May I remind you that we have cutting-edge technology here. Once the analysis is complete, open the CSLCA data report application, input the results from the ChemScan LCA analysis, and initiate the calculation. The CSLCA data report will then return to the chemical composition of the sample. Okay, here we have some further information, but I'm not gonna go too much in the nitty-gritty because I've done this before. I just have to remember what I did. Okay, this is the ash sample. And the ash sample. Go. Chem scan. I have to delta sample graphite iron size and non-organic solid. Way color gray. The ash is gray. Thank you very much. Non-organic solid. Iron size. Cellulose, wood, gasoline, other non-identifiable residues, under 5% each. Splendid. Very good. Okay, so what am I gonna tell Catherine? Maybe there was gasoline, I think. Haha! There were traces of gasoline in the fire.
I knew it. Faulty wiring my... you know what. This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
Oh, I can't tell you that. I don't know. But I have my suspicions. What are you doing with this? Why is hell helping you?
I can't talk about that, operator. Not now. When the time is right, Hal will let you know. I'm sure. But what we're doing here, it's important. You see that, right? It matters to me.
Why is it so important?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy, anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn it off.
Kind of zoning out. I had a long day. Bad.
Never could. She wanted to be a singer,
Oh.
she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice.
I'm awake.
She was just a person. Wanted to find
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there?
Sorry, I wasn't asleep. I've been working hard. Sorry. Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal,
Okay.
well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Oh, I'm thrilled actually. Yeah, I have a feeling too. So, you found evidence proving the fire was an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FBI has handled the cold case. Strange, don't you think? There must be a good reason, you know. I'm not a conspiracy believer. I see you're a skeptic. That's good. You can use that, Evan. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FDI employee? Sorry. If I didn't have a good reason. Hello? No. Might promise me the position of director, you know? I have literally no idea how. Life hates me. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward. It's too late. You're in too deep. Director, oh man. Director sounds calling me. Hey there, buddy.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Sure, Mike, what's up?
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
I want to catch up on the case.
In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
What's the big deal about them
Oh,
anyway?
there's no deal, Evan. It's just highly confidential.
Okay.
Classified. And way above your pay grade. I'm sure you
Hello?
understand.
Can I get a higher pay grade? This is probably a bad point in time to ask for a raise. I understand. Oh, sure,
I'll
Mike.
talk to you later.
Okay. I know that was probably difficult to you, lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FBI, I used to work here. You were in the FBI. You're obviously overqualified for the job. I can't tell you more for the moment, but yes, I was, as improbable as that seems. What do you do now, Hal? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Okay. Time to go home. FBI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 4:55 p.m. It's too late, I won't go home. Oh, come on! I wanna go home. Where? I need to go to bed. Oh, it's okay. I'm answering this call, but only because it's you, Barry.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
Tanner here, Agent Walker.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
I'm offended by why did he assume that I was fired? Why did he do this? Something stirring, okay.
You could say that. You could definitely say that.
Hmm.
I found stones.
Okay.
A bunch of stones lying
I knew
there
he was
on
into
the
rocks.
surface of the sand. I'm no geologist. They look funny to me, like they'd been moved, put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in, because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
This is my second day. Are you, come on. My second day! Oh man. How many corpses are out there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones.
I'm this
If they're all
close
grave
to ending
markers,
my shift.
well, I'll let you do the math.
I hate math, but okay. They found a body and a skeleton.
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Well, I can try.
Let me send you the files.
Okay.
Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell.
Okay.
I mean, Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Alright, identify. Wait, no. Okay, this is the graveyard. Here, body 1. Autopsy report.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age.
Oh.
Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay. This was as sad as I expected it to be. This is the photo. This is Henry Jenkins. You may remember him. That's the guy that died in the first case. There he is. Yep, matching up. Not much more to see here. Now we have the photo back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Okay, batch. Yeah, now I have a feeling that we've seen this list before, because I'm pretty sure Gabby is on the list. There are several Gabbys actually, like Gabby Mills. Already confirmed that this is an old man for some reason, so it's gonna be Gabby Bruce. Ross Salmon this, but I'm pretty sure it's Gabby Bruce. Let's go. That's her. Oh man, no photo. Okay, I'm good. She's 9. Metacarpal bone free abnormal growth. Okay, identify. That's her. Wait, no. Identify the body. That is Gabby Bruce. Yes.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Her name's on a list from another case.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Yes, of course. Gabby also has the unusual bone growth.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What
Yeah,
the
I know.
hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Gwen Spath. Here, wait, no. Quentin. There is. Yeah. Aha. Yeah, he's right there.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does the cross out mean? Missing. Cross out means the person is missing.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones.
Uh.
God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets.
Okay.
Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder?
Oh my
Now,
god.
the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
Honestly, I think my new job is turning into a crime drama. And I love everything about that, you know?
There you go.
Drama in the workplace. It's hilarious. Okay. Got the autopsy report.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay, interesting. Here we have the badge, Quentin Spence. And this is Floppiness 1 and Floppiness 2. And there's Floppiness 1. Okay, that's the one, the badge, the autopsy report, Floppiness 2. And for this we need to enter a password. I know. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna read something. So, upon my arrival at the biome facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. How fortunate I am to work with such a passionate and talented scientist, even in a subsidiary role. During our meeting, Dr. Jenkins explained that I will be heading up a trial involving FPM 1138, a key component of his research project. Although he did not disclose much, I have the impression that the project is shrouded in secrecy. It appears to be of great importance. The trials, which are scheduled to commence in a few days, once I am well versed with the subjects and the procedures are in place. Dr. Isles, the facility director, informs me our work has the potential to significantly enhance the well-being of our patients, who have been selected specifically for our research. The entire facility itself has been constructed for this purpose alone. Although I am unaware of the project's source of funding, there appears to be no shortage of resources. I am truly optimistic our research will make a profound difference and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Okay, his hopeful first day. Okay. So, the AMPA receptor is a crucial component of excitatory synaptic transmission and plasticity in the brain. As a glutamate-gated ion channel, it mediates fast synaptic transmission and contributes to synaptic plasticity by modulating the strength of synaptic connections between neurons. Dysfunction of AMPA receptors has been implicated in various neurological and psychiatric disorders, including Alzheimer's disease, depression, and schizophrenia. Selective AMPA receptor potentiators represent a promising class of compounds for the treatment of those disorders, as they enhance AMPA receptor function and improve synaptic plasticity. FMP 1138 is a novel selective AMPA receptor potentiator that has shown promising results in preclinical studies. It has been demonstrated to enhance AMPA receptor-mediated synaptic transmission and improve synaptic plasticity in vitro and in vivo. In this study, we sought to explore the potential therapeutic effect of FMP1138 on neuronal connectivity. Specifically, we aimed to investigate whether FMP1138 could enhance synaptic connectivity and promote the formation of new synapses in vitro and in vivo. To accomplish this, we use the combination of electrophysiological imaging and behavioral assays to assess the effects of FMP1138 on neuronal function and connectivity. Our results demonstrate that FMP1138 enhances synaptic connectivity and promotes the formation of new synapses in vitro and in vivo. Specifically, we observed that FMP1138 increased the frequency and amplitude of excitatory postsynaptic currents, EPSC, in cultured neurons, indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. Furthermore, we found that FMP1138 promoted the formation of new synapses in cultured neurons, as evidenced by an increase in the numbers of dendritic spines, the sites of synaptic contracts and neurons. Okay, here's the unlock the full potential. You might have guessed. If you don't tell me I'm leaving too many files open. I know I have a problem, but we have to make this. I'm gonna do this once I finish reading the board. Okay. In vivo, we found that FMP1138 improved cognitive function in a mouse model with Alzheimer's. Specifically, we observed that FMP1138 treated mice performed better in a spatial memory task compared to control mice. Additionally, we found that FMP1138 treated mice had increased dendritic spine density in the hippocampus, the brain region critical for learning and memory. Taken together, our findings suggest that FMP1138 represents a promising therapeutic agent for the treatment of neurological and psychiatric disorders characterized by impaired neuronal connectivity and plasticity. Further preclinical and clinical studies are warranted to evaluate the safety and efficiency of FMP1138 in humans. Okay. What a block of text. If I had access to it, I would probably make an AI summary. This is what this is used for. Okay, so I need the floppy disk 2, floppy disk 1, floppy disk 1. Okay, we have this, we have this. The results demonstrate that FMP1138 significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of EPSCs, indicated an enhancement of synaptic transmission. These findings suggest that FMP1138 has the potential to improve neuronal connectivity and plasticity, which could have implications for the treatment of neurological and psychiatric disorders characterized by synaptic dysfunction. What do we make of this? Well, this apparently is very good for the brain because it can like improve neuronal connectivity and plasticity when you have a dysfunction. So we have this and we have this. The graph displays the results of study investigating the effects of FMP1138 on synaptic connectivity in vitro. The study aimed to explore whether FMP1138 could enhance synaptic transmission and promote the formation of new synapses. The graph shows the mean frequency and amplitude of excitatory postsynaptic currents in cultured neurons under control conditions after treatment with FMP1138. The results demonstrate that FMP1138 significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of FPSCs, indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. These findings suggest that FMP1138 has the potential to improve neuronal connectivity and plasticity. Okay, note, unlike Dr. Iles, in this result paper I will use the little Indian standard. Okay, use the little Indian standard. Okay. Before... Oh, this is a huge difference. Consider me impressed. Okay, now we're gonna solve the the riddle. Where do we have it? Here. I really like how this works because to figure out the password, full the file to unlock the files. Use 1F5 endian. You can't tell me that this is not a cool puzzle. Come on, it's really cool. I love this. Now we have to get to the floppy disk, which is here. The password is 105 and not sure if I'm oh, my confession. What does the man have to confess? I'm curious. My confession. Oh my god, dramatic music. What's happening? If you're reading this, it means I am no longer living, and that I've been buried in the dry-field desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the Biome facility. I'm writing this letter because I'm about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. One cannot simply resign, huh? As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything that we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift the blame onto him, I bear my share of responsibility in the matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. I've found this document, but perhaps you have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. Please do not be as cowardly as I was. Okay? I'm not a hero. I'm this close to my end of the workday. Spence worked at the Biome facility, it's here.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner.
Thanks, man.
The
I know I'm the
address
best.
you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
I hope he helps me. Take care of yourself, Agent Walker. Power off. So, end of my second day. Oh. Now it's time to go home.
Look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 7:25 a.m. All right. I know I'm supposed to work now, but I'm afraid we're at the 2-hour mark. If you remember, my streams are never this long. Maybe I can stream longer once I get back into it, get more experience. But for now, I'm going to take a break because I'm very tired. Here. Oh, wait. There I am. Hello. Hello. Okay. I wanted to say something very quickly before I leave you guys. I'll be sending you somewhere nice, but I just wanted to thank every single one of you who showed up and accompanied me and is with me here in the evening.